Awesome. Well, first things first. I heard about this game a long time ago. It came out in like 2009, I want to say. I don't know. But I had to check and see if it would work, so I had to start a new game. And now that everything's loaded, we can get started.
Our world is at war. Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed. Defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain the decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle in the Archmage's
Oh no.
name? Doesn't he know how...
Oh no.
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist, adventurer, and future trophy on my mother's living room wall.
And you are Monkus, dastardly son of the Archwitch Mortroga. What do you want from me?
I think you know that. Where is it? We know that your feeble-minded servant was on the way to that damned magical trickster Abister.
I won't tell you anything.
Take him away.
This guy's
Mother
voice.
has ways and means of squeezing what we need to know out of him.
I love his voice.
After all, what's likely to happen? Oh well, we're several days away from the wildlands.
Look at that fat bird!
It's just as safe here as in the elf bar. Oh, then, if it was left up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day...
Oh, that dragon is really cute.
What's coming there? No, of course I won't do anything stupid. You're right, we should get help. Quick, back to the elf
Look at
bar.
his little butt. It's a really cute bird. Alright, looks like we're not going back to the elf, whatever.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Huh. One end of the rope is knotted tightly. I could use it to swing onto the other side of the leg.
So, I've noticed one thing about this game is that before you can really interact with anything, you have to look at it first, which is a little annoying, and I forget to do that all the time. So, just sort of, if you see me faffing about and I haven't clicked on something, just, shout it out, let me know, because I'm an idiot. Let's look at this.
Transport dragons can move great loads, like these barrels, wooden posts, and this big crate. I don't think that this stuff will help me a whole lot.
Okay. I don't want to talk to him just yet. Looks like I have to. Look at him.
The metal cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet.
Hello!
Hey, hello, you there?
She was much more like calm and sweet about it. Sure.
My name is...
Never mind. There's something you have to do for me.
Rude?
Talking about. It's not just for me. It's for the Alliance.
I've no particular interest in the Alliance.
I don't care. This has to do with everyone. Professor MacGuffin's the name.
Okay.
I'm an archaeologist. I've discovered something. Something important.
Cool.
And they want it?
Oh, yes. You've no idea how much they want it.
Yeah, so what did you find?
Let me guess. Your kidnappers up there want to use your knowledge to achieve world domination?
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before I tell them what I know.
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at war.
No! We've got no time to lose. You must take this ring. Take it to the Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast. He will send someone to my house. The book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be. The
What?
pain, the humiliation, the agony of body and soul.
Wow. Maybe you shouldn't do that.
Perhaps I should just release you and we'll do without the pain and death bit.
That would, of course, also be an option. Less dramatic, but if you insist, I can hardly stop you.
How can I get you out of there?
Good question. This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy to deal with.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the ground.
Oh, that sounds...
Just like my old bones.
Exactly.
But it's not a bad idea.
What?
On the way to Mortrova's fortress, we'll fly over the White Ridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
That was a joke. The chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
Can't see any other way to escape. Fighting is not an option.
Let me see how the cage is fastened.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
I like...
No idea what's going on here. But I should probably release the old gremlin before we get into enemy territory. We'll have to see how we go after that.
I like how indifferent she sounds. Like she's just like, ugh, fine, I'll do it. But like, I don't really care.
This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains. This is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands, but if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope.
Okay. Let's open this.
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut.
Okay. Maybe he can help me.
What is it?
Do you have a sword, perchance? Okay, let's ask all this first, because I guess story is important or something, I don't know.
That kidnapper with his troll, who is he?
The sorcerer. He's called Monkus. He's the son of the Archwitch Mortrona.
The Archwitch? How did she know that you'd made such an important discovery?
Beetle, my servant. I sent him on a secret mission to the Archmage. They must have caught him. Beetle.
Okay, I don't know this, because I haven't met that guy's servant. Which I'm assuming you do meet him at some point, I don't know. But I really hope that he's just like a regular beetle, just like chilling.
Isn't it a trifle improbable that a 50-meter-long dragon with a pathetically small wingspan could be physically capable of transporting such a substantial amount of gear?
How should I know? I'm an archaeologist, not an aeronautical scientist. I don't concern myself with trivialities. I see it flying, so I believe it.
I, however, find it illogical.
Then it must be magic. If something isn't logical in this world, then it's always down to magic. Very practical. You can explain everything like that. Something's flying that can't fly? Magic!
There's a B-movie joke somewhere in here.
Can we talk through this
Oh
plan?
no.
Come up with
Well,
as soon
yeah,
as we'll
Do you
fly.
I
think
remember.
I hope so.
Yep.
Has
Yes, yes.
Okay, bye. I don't care about her plan, I know it.
the cage has been secured with a thick rope. I can't release it using my bare hands.
Then you'll have to cut through the rope.
Splendid idea, but I don't have a knife.
Do you?
Get your hands on one. My kidnappers up there are sure to be armed.
I fear that could be true.
Yeah, I can't get up there.
If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I need to get onto the back of the dragon. There's a support strap there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here, take this.
A whip?
It's always served me well. You can use it as a rope.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, thank you.
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
Goodbye. So I really like this game because in other games where you have to pick dialogue and they speak it, sometimes you pick a choice and it's like, I did not want to say that, or it has a connotation. It has a connotation that you don't mean to have, but this game does a really good job of sort of spelling out
Yes,
what's happening.
I was evil and beastly. Yes, I'll bring him with me, Mother. Yes. I have to go. Why? I'm stealing a dragon, remember? You know, I'm not being curt with you. Yes. Good. Yes. I'll see you later. Love you too. Oh, by the gods, how I hate her! No, not much longer, Monkus, not much longer. Soon you will have it in your hands. But you have to be careful, Monkus. Mother is mistrustful. She has her agents everywhere. And you are talking to yourself. Better shut up.
There appears to be some truth in the gremlin story. It's vital that I rescue him. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the driver's cabin.
I love that voice actor. He's a great voice actor.
I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't reach the stand without the sorcerer seeing me. A thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's been tied loosely to the railing.
Gimme.
Got it. And
I
the
didn't-
sorcerer hasn't noticed.
I didn't like that noise.
An old cardboard box. It seems to be some kind of emergency kit if the dragon crash lands. There are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a bit of dried meat covered in white mould,
Ew.
and a blue and red potion, and... a line with a fish hook. It looks quite serviceable. I'll take it with me.
Alright. Yep, I know.
I'll knot the line to the tip of the stick, and hey presto, I've got a fishing rod.
Heck yes! This is improbable, but that's okay. Let's do it. Whee! What? Victory music! That was good. Well, I have a sword now, but probably should tell him
Hey,
before I
MacGuffin.
What is it?
set him loose. That would kind of be a cruel joke to play on someone.
So what is this discovery of yours then? A great treasure? A weapon?
I can't tell you. Too dangerous. Actually, well, I don't have it either.
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact... where it is hidden.
Artifact. It. This is getting more and more cliché.
Cliché? The struggle of good against evil is never cliché.
You mentioned your secret cellar. Is that where the book's hidden? Pretty risky.
Let's go. I'm ready. Let's do this.
I've got a sword and can cut through the rope as soon as you're ready.
Fine. I'm ready when you are. We're over the mountains. It's now or never.
Are you really sure?
I am. But if I don't survive or they catch me, then you'll have to fetch the book from my secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
Cool. I can do that.
You mean, if you die, the young, sexy elf will become the hero of this story rather
Yeah.
than an old, disheveled gremlin?
Oh, yeah.
How improbable.
Don't talk, just cut me free!
Okay, buddy. You look like Yoda, kinda. Let's go. Goodbye. Have a safe trip.
The right moment is close. There's the mountain. Good luck, MacGuffin.
Look at him, he's so fat! Oh my gosh. What an adorable creature. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well that guy's dead. That was majestic. It's like an opening to a movie or something. Wow, this feels very Lord of the Ringsy. I quite like it. It's how adventure should start. With this song, this specific song. It's very important that you know who these people are, so like, make sure you read every name. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm reading every name. I'm learning who goes to what. There's going to be a quiz later. Look out for it. Lars! Ow. Oh. Ah. I just hit my hand on the table. Feel bad for me?
Hey, Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done, you.
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops. And if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
What?
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see, we'll see.
This guy kind of seems like a jerk, but like... It's not that
A
much
large
of a jerk.
crate. It must have been delivered as I swept. Dwarfs are excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof.
It's pretty cool, fireplace. So I said I couldn't go home until I do stuff.
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion.
So this game starts out like this. Yeah, every time you get a new area, you sort of look around, you click on everything, you figure out what you can mess with. There's gonna be a lot of this
A
going
thieving
on.
rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
Well, let's get too close then. Hey, baby. Oh.
That seems to be the rat hole where the little beast plans its raids. The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some fur hanging from a splinter. Ooh, I'll take that.
Oh, okay. So that's another thing that I've noticed. If it has this, oh my gosh, magnifying glass, Apparently I'm an idiot. If it has this symbol still, you can still interact with it. So if you get a new thing of dialogue, you should keep going until it repeats. Because sometimes you can pick things up like the rat fur, or you just learn interesting things. Sometimes it just repeats though.
I used to be really afraid of that fireplace. Nowadays, I'm only slightly terrified.
Okay.
Actually, dwarves have a thing for beautiful architecture. But when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made.
I mean, it's really pretty. Look at this stuff. And this, like, I wouldn't be mad if this was my fireplace. Okay, maybe a little bit. But, you know, it's fine right now. Crowbar. Look, Wilbur.
A dwarf-sized crowbar. So it's pretty big.
Because he's smaller than a dwarf. Ha ha ha, clever, clever. I can open the crate with a crowbar. I know.
It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast.
I take it.
The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone.
Can I take it?
The map shows the area...
Okay, we gotta get something to take that with. So I like to get everything that I can pick up and then start to try and solve all the puzzles. So it sort of gives you an idea of like what you're supposed to be doing.
The master brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar. That is the Bastion's emblem. Actually, an entire battalion of dwarves is supposed to be stationed here. Each battalion consists of 7 companies, which in turn consists of 7 platoons. Each platoon consists of 7 squads of 7 dwarves. Dwarves have this thing for the number 7.
I love this game. It's
The rubbish
humor.
bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well.
Its humor is very good. I love it. It's my humor.
Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry.
Look at this. What animal is this? Also, I don't want any. Okay. Oh.
The sun is pretty low. It'll be dark soon.
Kitchen
I
notes.
call it A History of Dwarven Cuisine, the Last 3 Weeks by Wilbur Weathervane.
Gimme, gimme.
Ugh.
Okay. No, not the window. Sometimes they put things really close together, so you have to like, so you have to like look around.
I know. A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit. Although I've never seen any fruit around here, the master brewer prefers heartier fare.
When I was setting this up to see if it would work for streaming,
A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not for coffee. The master brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks.
I got trapped and I couldn't leave.
The coals in the oven have kept the stove warm.
Gimme. So I ended up playing for like an hour. So I'll let you know when I get to stuff where I'm like, oh, I don't know about this. But
The stove isn't used much. Though this morning the master brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it. The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up. The stove is still a...
yeah, okay. But it was a while ago, so like a few days ago.
A pile of dirty dishes. The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the master brewer pays to things like this.
It was a few days ago, so I don't really remember much of anything.
An old, rather dirty cooking pot. Mutant slime.
Oh, he's
Maybe I should have thrown out the
cute.
rest of that chocolate pudding.
Oh, he's cute.
I pointed out to the master brewer, but then I'd be the one who ends up washing it all up.
Okay, that's repeating, because I guess that's a quest thing. I also don't like talking when he's talking, because he gives you important information, and I'm just sort of blabbering. So get used to me saying sentences and then never finishing them, because I will forget.
That's the master brewer's favourite spot. He likes to relax there in the evenings.
I need a pillow. My back hurts. Oh well. We got the crowbar, so let's open the crate. Crowbar.
Let's see.
Look at how cute this little guy is. He's like dancing and stuff. I love him. Do, 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 do.
What's that? Ah, the user manual.
I need that. How do I work this thing?
Wood Elvish. Succubushish. Here we are. Dwarven. Thank you for purchasing an X100 house robot, the latest in house robot technology.
Cool.
Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence, but
What?
absolutely no broccoli or Brussels sprouts.
What?
Rats. There. Rat care. Rats breeding. Rat hunting. Rat hunting.
Rat
In
breeding?
order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target. DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things.
What are these things? I don't know
Okay,
what.
so first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer to start it up before I feed it the main course, rat DNA. Finally, a simple rat trap.
I don't really know if that's simple.
The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then.
He's really cute. And then we have to put the fur in the dude.
And now the fur, a source of rat DNA.
I'm so good. I'm the best. I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved.
Okay, well, we did it. Ooh, I just got a...
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
1 second. I'm so sorry. How unprofessional. There's an evil slime living
Did
in
you
the
know
kitchen.
there's an evil slime living in a pot in the kitchen?
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off me this morning.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say. As long as it doesn't develop a taste for beer.
Is everything okay with the beer?
That's not so easy to say. It's complicated with beer. You initially think, that tastes good. But then, bam! The finish is all off. Earthy and musty, and there's nothing you can do. But of course, you can't really tell from just one pint.
What?
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
Can I call it a day now?
Course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Oh wait, no, not bye yet.
Where are the other dwarves anyway?
All away fighting. You know that. There's been nobody here except me for years. I'm keeping the whole place ticking over. If you weren't here, lad, I'd probably have pegged it from loneliness long ago.
What's the news from the front? The Alliance is winning, isn't it?
It's a proper mess. They just swing back and forth. It's been like that for years. Neither side has the advantage. Today, we take Finsterberg, and tomorrow the Shadow Army plunders Auenheim. Today, we take care of Garrett the Throat Slitter, and tomorrow they nobble Bella Sunnythaw. At the moment, we've got Mortroga's fortress under siege. The old arch witch
Not getting anywhere fast, though. It could still be years before either side gets the upper hand.
Hopefully we do.
Aye, let's hope so.
Aw.
Do you miss the other dwarves a lot?
Aye, there's not much going on here now, that's for sure. In the old days, it was packed and rowdy every night. Stone Chomper and Bolin the Bear, Peppo and Talon. He could beat anyone at finger wrestling. And then, of course, there was Billant, our leader with his golden tankard. Now I've only got you here. You're not exactly a party animal.
Maybe the other dwarves will come back soon.
Aye, and then they'll tell their tales of adventure, the times they've had and what they've been through. And me, I can only listen on.
I'd like to hear their stories, seeing as though I'm not with them myself. Bye.
See you later, lad.
He misses his friends. That's really sad. I can leave. Goodbye.
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead. It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes, but I'm going to make it one day.
I believe in you, Wilbur. Oh. Oh God. Wilbur. Wilbur. Wilbur, move! Oh my God. Oh my God. He's dead. He died. Oh! He didn't die.
Hey, you! Boy! You've got to get me out of here! Quickly, please.
Okay. Let me just
I
pull
was
out
abducted.
the key.
An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen, boy. It's too late. You see this ring? It's the key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
Yeah.
But...
All of our fates depend on it.
Wilbur. Whatever the gremlin's name is, I've already forgotten.
Oh, dear, nobody's going to believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance.
Isn't this beautiful? Like, it's so pretty. I didn't try to go this way last time I was here, and I kind of want to know if you can.
There's no way I can walk all the way to Seastone. That's many days' march through these mountains.
That's what I thought. So you won't let me? Okay. Well, I have a ring now. Can I look at it?
A heavy gold ring. Ooh, it feels warm. There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
Excuse me? Excuse me? So when they do environments like this, it gets really hard because things are still important. Ooh. So you kind of
The
have to
bastion
look
looks
for
so
it.
impressive. However, many of the halls and corridors were never completed. Originally, hundreds of dwarves were supposed to live here to defend the Mountain Kingdom's northern front. Now the Master Brewer and my family are the only ones left.
So usually I just like move my mouse around and look at the bottom to see if any words pop up.
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history.
He's pretty cute too.
Apparently the statue is not quite finished. Still, it looks much better than the others do.
What others? This one? This guy doesn't look bad to me anyway. Yep.
The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather. A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
I'm gonna take it. I don't know what for, but I'm gonna take it. Awesome. Oh,
I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
well, that's good that I took that then. Look at the icicle.
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early.
Gimme.
It worked. I got one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations.
Gnome hole. They're like rabbits or something. They live in little rabbit holes.
One of my dad's inventions. He calls it a time measurometer. It splits the day into 2 periods of 12 hours each and shows which hour we are currently in.
So it's a clock.
Sometimes I think that thing uses time up instead of just showing it.
I don't know about that.
Another one of Dad's inventions, he calls it eclecticity or something. It's got something to do with hamsters.
What? This one's
We
like-
used to have jelly glowfish all over the walls. I found that a little cozier.
Oh.
That's my family.
Aww.
Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south.
Crazy
My
looking.
dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He
think
primarily
that's
works on things. Mother is just a whole wife and geneticist. The baby is my little sister Sydney. I
this
think
one?
she'll be a researcher too.
Do.
She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing but a rattle and a rubber ball. My other little sister is Meggie, my parents' pride and joy. She mainly concentrates on robotics, combat robots to be exact.
She.
Grandad is a war veteran
Oh,
and
that's
conducts
Grandad.
secret military research. Whenever Dad lets him in the workshop, that is. Looks like I'm the proverbial exception to the rule. I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage, a hero like Knight Tilo. But someone has to look after Grandad and the Master Brewer. I'm more of a local, unsung hero.
His sister, though, she looked really upset.
Hey, my mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister, really, but I did watch.
Well, give me it. Let's take him with us. Oh. 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 Oh my gosh. It's so cute.
It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself.
He's so cute. It's a little annoying though. Do I have anything? Maybe I can catch it with. Nope. Okay. Maybe I can catch it with. Nope. Okay. So I guess can't do that.
My mother is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you know, stay-at-home mom.
I think I'll just leave that alone.
With.
We gnomes have a golden rule, hands off another gnome's experiments.
Oh, okay.
Those are my mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains. A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
It doesn't look like she did.
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm.
Oh,
I should speed up the melting process.
I thought. It doesn't matter what I thought.
Those are the controls for our living space optimization unit. My father invented them.
Well, let's use it.
Our kitchen.
Okay, this noise that this fish is making is really annoying. Catch it.
Oh, I can't reach that.
Oh my god. But it's so annoying.
Our flour mill. Mother makes sure we eat a healthy diet. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively.
Because they're gnomes. I love gnomes.
There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
Gimme. Are you gone now? Okay.
Master Merlin's antibacterial kitchen cleaner. The dirt disappears like magic. If only I could cast spells like Merlin, or any other household cleaner for that matter.
I don't think it literally casts spells, Wilbur.
Mum hid the knives as a precaution after Grandad's knife-throwing training classes last
What?
year. She doesn't trust us anymore.
What? Why'd I take scissors? What's in here?
A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you.
It's fair.
My mum wrote super fertilizer on it. Probably one of her genetic experiments.
Let's use it. Maybe she planted something before she left. Also, it said blue liquid. This is totally green. Am I touching it? Oh,
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
oh, gimme.
Why should I fertilize potting soil when there's nothing planted in it?
Well, we have barley.
I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley. Why do I need two then?
Okay. I'm an idiot, apparently.
This is my very cool room.
It's very cool. It's very cool. Something. Look at his teddy!
My old tennis racket, although I was never very good.
Oh, he's got a teddy. I have a teddy.
My old Gnome Scout rucksack. Pretty tough, that. But somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger.
Well, let's take it.
I wonder if putting small bags and pouches in it would increase the rucksack's capacity.
Probably today. Okay, so you can't pick this up.
The catgut is missing. What did I use that for?
Oh, I know.
I'll just knot the loose ends around the frame. Done.
Oh.
Wouldn't...
I'm sorry I skipped that dialogue. I'm an awful person.
Oh, I can't reach that.
What? But I have the... Are you gonna do it? Oh, oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, Wilbur! Goal! Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go to this chair.
A chair. This chair is completely uninteresting. Like I said, a chair to sit on.
Why can't I keep clicking on it then?
It's still a chair.
Okay, then why are you talking about
A
it?
totally uninteresting chair, which is absolutely no help to me. Not now, not ever.
You could have stood on this chair to catch the fish.
It is a chair.
Okay, I get that,
Honest.
but why can I click on it still?
Okay, whatever. It's a horse.
Oh,
A beautiful big white horse. What is your problem? A chair is a chair is a chair. I'm not going to answer.
I'm invested.
The chair, of course. That's the key to it all. Not a chair. This chair is completely
It
uninteresting.
looped. I was hoping it'd go forever.
And down we go.
That noise scared me. Legit sounded like something behind me was making that noise. Terrifying. Granddad!
Halt! Who's there?
Hi, Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it. What's the password?
This one.
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct.
Woohoo!
What do you want?
A gremlin gave me this ring.
How?
He said it's very important.
Did I
He
know
said
it?
the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
A ring? Have you checked it for contamination?
What?
For curses, hexes, poison? What am I talking about? Of course you have. No one would accept a ring from a gremlin and not check it for curses. Dangerous little actors, those gremlins. You shouldn't feed them after midnight, you know.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war? That would be... Where is this gremlin?
He's been kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage? Yes. He'd know what to do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for. This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
I have no idea what's happening.
Let it be so.
What? Also, Wilbur is not fat, okay, Grandpa? Look at his leg.
A huge machine. I mean, even for Grandad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away. Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
What?
Dad's vice.
Okay, so that's important. Nobody let me forget that, because I will.
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something.
Ooh.
A thin, silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable.
Okay, let's talk to Granddad.
Grandad?
Call me Colonel.
Just what exactly are we to do now, Colonel Grandad?
Colonel
We've just discussed that. You get the equipment. I'll sort out the means of transport.
Equipment for what?
For what? For your journey to the town of the humans, of course. You need to pay more attention, my boy.
I'm supposed to... I thought someone else...
Who? I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death in the eye. This is your chance to be a tragic hero, my boy. A painful loss for the Alliance. Don't you want to be a hero?
Sure, I'd like to do something exciting, but I'm not sure I'm ready to try being...
Try? There is no try, only do. This is your chance. You'll be a hero, and I'll show everyone that this old gnome is still good for something. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good gear. I'll sort out the means of transport.
All right. I can have a look around, but no promises.
Okay. What do I need?
About my equipment.
Yes? Have you got everything?
I don't know. What exactly should I take?
Let me think. You need a helmet. You can fight without legs, but you can't fight without a head.
What?
Without legs?
And you need a map of the area. Reconnaissance is
I know where
everything.
that is.
We are living in the information age.
So I need a map and a helmet.
Cool, I can
Got
do that.
it.
And then, of course, you need a parachute. Better to be safe than sorry.
What?
Just why I mean a parachute.
Just a precaution.
Okay.
This ring, do you really think it could end the war?
I don't know if there's anything that can end this war.
The gremlin said it would change all our fates. Maybe it's a powerful magic ring.
We are simply soldiers, my boy. We fight when we are told to. Don't worry yourself about anything else.
Sounds sensible. Do you know the Archmage? Have you ever met him?
I've never met him. After all, he's a great leader, and I'm just a simple, highly decorated gnome colonel. But I've heard lots about him. He's a powerful mage, of course. He's an advisor to the king, and he's our most powerful alchemist and chief of the Secret Service. He lives in a tower down by the sea in Seastone. Of course, being the important man he is, he's always away on business.
I hope he's there. I always wanted to meet a real mage.
If he's not there, you'll have to wait for him or go and look for him. You must only give the ring to the Archmage in person, you hear me? No one else.
Sounds good.
Give me your word of honor. If the ring really is important, then it shouldn't be our fault if it lands in the wrong hands.
Sounds good.
Okay. I swear I'll give it to the Archmage personally.
Yeah, how are we getting there?
I'm supposed to travel to a human town in your machine, right?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
And the safest?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
All right.
I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But remember, never look a Medusa in the eye. And never look at anyone on the underground.
Right.
This game is so good. I love the humor. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you're watching on Twitch, we will continue in a few minutes. I have to just go get some water. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think in the comments below.